So hey what's up guys, right, Box here and welcome to another MotoGP 19 game video, and this time we are going to be heading over to Silverstone for the British Grand Prix, where we'll be doing the race as Crutchlow, obviously the home crowd favourite, but obviously Marquez has been on a bit of a roll lately, but Dovizioso, this man himself, last time at the Austrian Grand Prix, what a race and what a final corner. How did Dovi do that on the last lap? I don't know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch it, man. 2 weeks ago. Oh man, what a good race that was. I was so pleased for Dovi to get the win over Marquez. But anyway, we'll be doing this race as Crutchlow because it is his home Grand Prix. So lots of British fans will be heading over to Silverstone this weekend. We'll just be doing the race today, no qualifying. So it's going to be a last to question mark challenge here on MotoGP 19. So let me know your predictions. Where do you think I'll finish? Down below in the comments. I'm going to obviously aim for a win, but it might be a little bit difficult, so we'll just see if we can get ourselves on the podium for today's race. So let's get down to the grid, and the tyres we're going to go for are going to be medium. That should last us 5 laps, should be okay for this Grand Prix. The tyres should last really no problem at all, so mediums all around for everyone else by the looks of it. Dovi, pole position man, going for the mediums. So here we go, starting grid then. Valentino on the front row with Rins. That'd be good to see him on the front row at Silverstone. He's always gone well at Silverstone, always enjoyed that track by sounds of it. But lights are about to go out here on the straight. Here we go then, off the line, not made up any positions. Take it easy into turn number 1. Find our way underneath with the Tech 3 KTMs and shoot past a whole bunch of riders here. Up into P13 right behind Lorenzo. Obviously our rival on the Honda bike as well. Factory Honda bike for him, and a bunch of riders up the inside have made it through. And rolling P15. Come on. Good exit out of there onto this next back straight then. P11 getting a good run past Banaya, past Quartararo. Look at the run so far. Challenging Vinales and Miller. Then Miller breaks way too early, and myself and Vinales going around the outside. Vinales has been able to make it stick. We haven't, but we've got Quartararo there on our left trying it around the outside. Again, we're at the inside of Miller. Look at that shoot underneath of him, but I am going to get a screenshot for the thumbnail while we're in a bit of action with Jack Miller. Right then, back to the action. Halfway through the first lap, and we're following Vinales up through the field, past his sister team there on the satellite Yamaha. Underneath of Vinales maybe. This Honda's reacting nicely. It's not even the full factory Repsol Honda. This is the LCR Honda. Obviously Crutchlow gets full factory support. Like, oh my god, Rins is down. Alex Rins is down. Just unpause it as the phone was ringing there. But Rins, as I was saying, Rins just went wide. Down he went and took out one of the Ducatis wide. I guess it's Petrucci, because I think Dovi on his Ducati still leading. Well, again, we got one of the Petronas Yamahas trying to get up our inside. We ran a little bit deep here. Oh, he switched it back. Morbidelli, good run for him. But we're getting back straight on exit. And now we're challenging Vinales underneath. This Honda grips like crazy. It is Dovi that leads, so it was Petrucci that went down with Rins. And we'll find ourselves past Marquez. That's not going to last if we run wide at turn 1. It is going to last. We managed to hold on somehow. Valentino's right there. Marquez coming back through. He's coming. Oh, we block him off. This Honda is a lovely bike. You know what? I think I might get a Honda next in my career mode. It's either going to be Honda or Ducati, but I think Honda. The bike just feels lovely. I haven't ridden a Honda GP bike properly. Apart from Marquez. Wow, look at Marquez underneath. We block him off again. Good defensive ride in there from Crutchlow, the crowd favourite. Gammering it deep. That has cost us. Marquez is through this time. Oh man, we just struggled to put the power down. We lost 2 positions. Little mistake there cost us. We're back throwing Morbidelli. Morbidelli doing well to be ahead of Vinales. Morbidelli tries it around the outside. He knows it's not going to work. Gonna have to fight to get Marquez back. 2:04 was the previous lap time from Dovi, but they will go much quicker now because obviously the first lap was a standing start. But Marquez picking the bike up, trying to get the most power as he comes out on the straight. Out of turn 15. What's the gap? 1 second up to Marquez. It's a bit of work to do. Petrucci's all the way down in P19 with Oliveira. Come on. Out of left field. Around the final corner, 2:01 from Dovi. Told you go a lot quicker. 2:02.6. So we've got about 1.5 seconds to catch up. Oh, Rossi went even quicker, man. 2 minute flat 0.9. Come on. Let's make this LCR work. The only thing is, I can feel the tyres starting to go, especially at the rear. 1.5 seconds is the gap now. Doesn't seem to look after its tyres very well, this bike that we're on. But I want to get that podium. So at the start of the Grand Prix, I wanted to try and get a podium. But Rossi on the Yamaha, fastest man. Again, the top 3 are the 3 different factory teams, so that's an interesting point to note. Here we go, we're starting to reel them in now. Kick from the rear. 9/10 of a second, come on. Coming through this tight and technical section as Valentino gets a little bit wide there. That allows Marquez right onto the back of him. And who's down? Takaki Nakagami. Nakagami goes down. I couldn't pronounce his name properly there. So our teammate goes down. Not what he wants. Could have done with a hard rear maybe. But I think we've closed in a bit over the course of this lap on Marquez and Valentino. Chuck it around the final corner. See what the gap is. Oh, 1:59.9. We're about a second quicker than Marquez. Look at that. Right, 2 laps. We're faster than anyone by about a second. Quartararo down he goes. Not what he wants. What, the inside maybe? No, I think better of that. But I will start to push Marquez to the limit. Then he might make a mistake. Interesting old race this one. Potentially could get the win here. The home crowd will love it. Here we go, side by side with our rival Marquez. We outbrake him too, look at that. A little bit wide, all over the bumps. Apparently the Silverstone circuit is a lot flatter now. All the bumps that were there last year are gone. Marquez up the inside. Oh, and he tries up the inside of Valentino. How does he hold on to it like that? That is crazy. Just dive bombs me. Somehow manages not to take out Valentino. Oh, this battling's making Dovi pull away. I'm going to get Marquez back. No, I'm not. He outbrakes us there around the outside. Good bit of ride in there. He's a bit better on the brakes than Crutchlow. Oh, yeah, give it him. Give it a bit of a good old aggression and we're through back on Marquez. I can dive bomb too, you know, Mark. Valentino on a completely different line to me and Marquez. Actually, I think I followed Rossi's line more than I did last time. Rins crashes again. He must have damage with the bike, which is making it difficult to ride. Bit cautious on the brakes there. We can go quicker. Oh, Marquez, I just saw him go flying behind me. Where's he going? We're going to have one more lap to try and get the win. I mean, I don't know if we'll get past Valentino and onto the back of Dovi and overtake Dovi on this next one lap. Let's see, though. Come on, then. Let's start the final lap. About half a second down on our previous lap time, but that's okay because we were in a bit of battling. And again, I've ran wide at turn 1. Tricky old corner that turn 1 is. Right, let's see if we can clear Valentino as quick as possible. Oh, a bit deep into there. Get it off the grass. Don't want to touch the grass. Rossi goes a bit deep too. Saying that, I do the exact same thing. Oh, come on! Valentino just outrode us there through that first sector. Yep, Dovi's definitely off the cards. Is Valentino off the cards? Like I said, I was going for that podium. The rear tyre is starting to wear as well, so we're going to have to watch as we put the power down. It's going to get more and more difficult. Zarco battling with Quartararo for last place. Two big names back there. Sears are just tentative on the throttle. It even just kicks out. Then 1 second to Valentino. I think it's just a case that the tyres are gone and I've ran deep again. It's the rear that's tricky to manage. You're okay with the front. Just have to brake a bit earlier just to allow for the lack of grip through the corner. But the rear, you have to be so careful on the throttle. Valentino again taking that wide line. Marquez, where's he going? Right, my main concern now is keeping Marquez at bay for the last few corners. He's way back there, but I couldn't make this bike work. Lorenzo goes down. I thought I was going to say Marquez then. Just hit our braking zones. Tyres are starting to overheat as well, but it's okay. We can just bring it around the final corner. I don't think Marquez will get us. Just careful as we put down the power. Hold it around the final corner. Dovi takes the win then for Valentino Rossi, and then us in third place. A podium for the Brit, Cal Crutchlow. That'd be good to see in the actual race, but we're the only rider to break into the 59, so good old result there for us. So that's been it for today's episode. Let me know what you thought of this video, and let me know what you think is going to happen in the British Grand Prix. Do you think Dovi will have a resurgence in the championship? Will he get back-to-back wins? Let's hope so. I want to see Dovi get back up to Marquez in the championship. But for now, I will see you guys in the next one.